Welcome to Two Nerds and an Actor, the entertainment podcast for the nerd adjacent to the nerd aficionado, giving you bi-weekly reviews on a popular TV show and movie where we tell you in hilarious fashion what to watch and why. Today we discuss The Boys Season 2 so far and the elusive Mulan live action. Then we get into some nerdy leaks on the Mulan controversies. The Walking Dead still exists and keeps walking. And the Batman movie halts as predicted. And the new DUNE trailer, amongst other things, coming soon. This is Season 4, Episode 14. And I'm here with my nerdy 7, Mike Santana.
37. I'm not gonna put Mother Slim. That's weird. Mother Slim milk? Yeah. It's fine. I'll do it.
Oh, Lord.
I went there. I'll do it.
France Jerome.
Obviously Black Noir.
Oh, my God. That
Like
works so well.
I wasn't gonna say Slim Front.
Oh. Although.
And
Wow.
I'm Home Slander, Aisha Jordan.
I like that one.
That's a good one. That's your new middle name.
That's my
won
new
that
middle
one.
name. Okay.
Slanderous.
Slanderous. As I mentioned, and as you can tell, we'll be talking about Da Boys.
Yeah.
But before we get into our no spoilers and spoilers reviews, we do have some nerdy leaks that we have for you coming along. First up, the Batman movie was delayed. Like
You called it?
I knew.
Prophecy.
No. You knew.
I knew. Well, they were like, what was it? 2 question mark 0 question whatever they did.
Yeah.
And I was like, it should just be 2 and a bunch of question marks. Like, you have no idea when this movie's coming out.
Everything was fine. They showed us a nice little trailer.
No,
Quarter of the movie was done.
nobody knows anything.
It had positive buzz, and then you said,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
we'll see it in 1,000 years.
You're saying this is on me?
Yeah.
They'll give him the cure in post.
First of all, what's his face? Cedric Diggory coughed, and they were like, "Oh my God, COVID."
Yeah, he the one that got it. Yeah.
He did test positive. So.
I love how the initial reports were like a crew member. Motherfucker, Bruce Wayne, the headliner.
That's what they try to pass that off on?
Yeah, they try to say a crew member came down. Like they try to keep it on the, like the key, like the fucking, like the key grip caught it.
Oh my
And it's
God.
like, yeah, nah, your star caught it. Batman fucking caught it.
The main dude.
You know?
That's awkward.
I mean, I guess that means what? He's got to quarantine for 14 days. I don't know if he has symptoms or like what's going on. Maybe he's asymptomatic.
Right.
It's a dice roll.
He's
Right.
got to duct tape his ass to a wall for 2 weeks. You know, riddle me this and he'll be fine afterward.
Well, I feel like they have to like test everyone now, right? They got to be like, all right,
yeah.
everybody.
I'm pretty sure they'll follow, you know, recommended tracing, you know.
Contact tracing. They got to test that guy. He punched 80 times.
Exactly. Yes, he made close contact with him. But if anything, they should let Robert Pattinson conduct it because it's good practice for being world's greatest detective.
Yeah, he's got to figure out who has COVID.
Who gave him COVID?
Start at the beginning. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. Where are they even recording this? Are they like in the Czech Republic? What are they doing?
No, they're in Gotham.
Oh, so
Yeah,
like,
I don't know.
What is that? The Lower East Side?
Of where? I don't know. I don't know where they are. I don't know where the rest of the 75%
You know where they
of the
are.
film.
They're at Tyler Perry's studio.
Hey,
Dead ass.
hey. Who, by the way, we never mentioned is officially a billionaire now.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? They giving out billionaire things like water.
I mean, he built that
You
shit.
get a billionaire.
Yeah.
You get to be a billionaire.
Nah, he built that. He built that.
Sure. I mean, yeah. But damn. All right. Well,
He wore a dress, so we didn't have to.
we are going to be anxiously waiting for the next riddle of the Batman to tell us when we can figure out when it comes out.
Yeah.
So next, Mulan is under scrutiny once again.
More.
I mean, we're going to get into why it's under scrutiny as a movie later.
Yes.
But there has been some other controversies. If you don't know about the original controversies with it, was that the main character had expressed sympathies toward the authorities in the time when there was a lot of protests in Hong Kong against the police.
She sided with the police.
Yeah, and if you know anything about the police around the world, who sides with the police?
But in particular, at the time, there were protesters, like right before, COVID, really.
Right.
There was an ongoing protests in Hong Kong.
Because weren't they like killing people or something? What were they doing?
It was more about there was a lot of repressive things happening
from China.
Yeah,
from China.
The Chinese government. It was more than the norm. It's more than just ideology. It was, and the manifestation, the physical manifestation of that was riot cops sent out to dissenters, which then turned into protest, which turned into straight up conflict in the street. So yeah,
and it was going on long enough that the Hong Kong citizens who were protesting, there's a lot of strats that are protesters here over the last couple of months, weeks, whatever you want to say, have been utilizing like anti-tear gas strats.
Oh, yeah.
Things like that at the Hong Kong
where they life
protesters. Yeah, they were fucking e-sporting that shit.
The lead actress's name is Liu Yifei.
Liu Yifei. I can't say that. I'm sorry that I butchered that name. I apologize.
I didn't try.
But what's the new jam?
So the new controversy is about where the film actually was filmed. So France has more information. It was filmed in a place where a lot of people, they were, I believe, a religious sect of people were being like killed in that area. And the production themselves went in and like kind of cleared them out so that they could film Mulan.
Yeah, there's a Muslim sect that occupies some of that area, especially some of that rural area, and they got the word on the street is thrown around as concentration camps.
What?
And
okay,
damn, that seems like a serious word.
But forgive the pronunciation, but the Uyghur Muslims have been protesting in the area, and they've been placed in. They got ties to a concentration camp for this group of Muslims. These folks that have been marginalized and persecuted for quite some time there, and it's just another one of those red flags about why and how Mulan got made, and there's a lot at play. But long story short, mired in controversy of the political variety.
Yeah. I was saying it was like Brazil, they were like, get rid of all these brown and homeless people. The Olympics are coming.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely has that. It has that air about it. It definitely has that air about it. Good.
So I don't know what that means in terms of this, because I feel like people will do anything for Disney. So I'm sure a lot of people are still watching this movie.
I think the perception here was that Disney would do anything to appease Chinese market, not that China would do anything for Disney. That's the problem, is that in order for this film to get made, Disney agreed to either, with full knowledge or no knowledge, film in an area that right now is mired in many. Basically, the antithesis of many of the sentiments the movie tried to convey. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's like, come on, Disney. You could have found a better locale, or you could have come to a different deal. But to do it there, ignorant of the fact or knowledgeable.
No, very knowledgeable.
Right. Okay. So knowledgeable
of
the fact that area is, a site of contentious religious views and persecution is like, it's not a good look at all.
Yeah, also, I feel like you can film in a lot of places. Like, you're Disney.
We just mentioned freaking Tyler Perry Studios. Come on.
Exactly. Also, you can build in any place you want. You took freaking soil from Kenya and brought it to Florida so that you could make Animal Kingdom.
We will talk about Mulan more in depth.
We will.
But I feel like there are huge reasons why.
A lot of reasons.
Like, yeah.
We'll get into it. So, on to another subject that just doesn't need to anymore. Walking Dead is continuing. As in, it still happens right now.
Trudging along.
And it's going to happen again. And there's like several other spinoffs that are also still happening.
But the original show's going to end.
Yeah, like 2 years from
now. In like 2 years.
What they said is these dead were made for walking.
We should have. Why were any of us surprised that a show with the word walking in it was going to take so fucking long to resolve itself?
I mean, I feel like I never really like give up on shows. Like I will like keep, I still watch Flash on CW. I still watch that. But I literally gave up on The Walking Dead.
Oh yeah, I gave up on Walking Dead the mid-season finale after they introduced Negan officially.
Wow.
So I saw basically half a season of Negan and I was like, that ain't Negan. And then I just stopped watching the show.
To be fair,
damn.
I don't think that we went further after that. I feel like we finished that first season of Negan and we're like, nope.
Big Body, my man Glenn, and then my girl Sonequa Martin had to go, and I was like, all right,
Sasha,
over it.
Yeah, once they killed Sasha, spoilers for anyone, I guess.
Fuck out of here.
That's like from 6 years ago, 5 or 6 years ago.
Once they did that, I was like, what is the point of this show? And then like I kept hearing things coming up like, oh, they've killed off Caro, which doesn't make any sense.
That
shit
shit got me tight.
I was like, this is dumb.
He went to college.
I was glad I wasn't around.
Nah, that's not even true.
Oh.
That's not even true. He didn't even know he was going to be killed. I remember we talked about this. I think.
He was like, I guess my fallback is college. That's what he was saying.
He's like, I guess I'll go to college. Why are you guys killing me?
Spend this Walking Dead money in Dubai.
Teenagers in Dubai.
Nah, that place is full of oppression too. But anyway, it's like they killed off so many characters. The pattern, they stuck to it with like introduce character of color,
right?
Kill another character of color,
right?
God forbid you have more than 4 or 5 people who are brown or black.
Yeah, you can't have that
in the same group. That's impossible.
Well,
the closest we got to having a group with that many black people in it was 2 of them were Michonne's, little chain buddies that she would drag around. So that don't count.
True. What about this dude with the dreads? Was he the only?
Corey. His name is escaping me right now.
He didn't have
Cory
other black
Booker.
people in his crew, though.
It's not Cory Booker.
Cory Booker.
Stop.
Rosario Dawson.
Yo, if she was on The Walking Dead, that would be fun.
No,
but she would get
away
killed.
from there. Get
she
everything
would get
She
away
be
from
attracted
there.
to a mediocre
white man. She would, dude. Yeah.
Stop.
Well, the official news is that The Walking Dead is going to have an expanded 2-year, 24-episode 11th season.
I'm going to draw this out.
That's going to run through 2022. Yep, because they think they're Breaking Bad, and people are going to be like, oh my God, I have to keep watching.
No, that's not even a fair comparison. Breaking Bad knew when it was bowing out, and it didn't take 2 years to do it.
They took a big break, though.
Yeah, these motherfuckers want a swan opera. Fuck a song.
It's true. It's true.
Shit.
And then there's going to be a spinoff for Daryl and Carol.
You should be happy about that. You love Daryl.
No, I love Daryl, but like he can do other things. I swear to God, I can watch him do something else. I can do it.
You mean the actor or the character?
Yes, the actor. Norman Reedus deserves better. Let him go. Although, if they did kill Daryl, I would be
You'd
upset.
still riot?
Yeah. He didn't deserve that.
Whatever.
Just let him and Carol go off into the sun and
I couldn't stand that fucking show.
raise murderous children or
They
something.
kept undoing their own goddamn fucking character development. It was stupid. I hate that.
Well, get ready for 2 more years and a spinoff. There's also already a spinoff happening, though. There's called Tales
it's like
of
it's
the
like in
Walking
its
Dead.
6th season already.
It's
Fear the Walking Dead.
Fear the Walking
No,
Dead.
Fear the Walking Dead is happening.
There's a new YA version about to come out.
called Tales of the Walking Dead.
Oh, I thought you were saying that. Yeah. But you have Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead. You got this thing that you just mentioned now.
Yeah.
The Dead were made for walking.
No.
Walk hard.
Walk.
Yo, can I get a Dewey Cox too?
Yo,
Oh my God.
yes.
I would
Can
love
I?
that.
I feel like we need that.
Walk
If we're doing all
hard.
these other reboots,
Damn.
we can keep doing that. Which brings me to my next point.
Segway.
Segway. I should buy a Segway. We have the Golden Girls coming back. Now, the Golden Girls, but make it black. That's what it is. Although, when you look deeper into it, so everyone got excited because it's this like stellar cast, which it is
Headlined by
Sanaa Lathan, Alfre Woodard, Regina King, and Tracy Ellis Ross.
There you go.
Right? Perfect
All due
cast.
respect. All due respect to every single woman that was named there, but
Yes.
They've
I'm
already been
most-
doing episodes.
No, so
Like table
what's
reads.
really happening, is that they're just recreating the Golden Girls on Zoom.
Oh,
like for funsies, or is that the
Yeah.
show?
No, I think it's just for fun.
Nice.
Yeah, so they're all going to come together and do this for fun on Zoom.
Okay, so here's my question: is this the Golden Girls reimagined, or like, for example, in my head canon, in my head fictions, Tracy Ellis Ross would be the perfect, B. Arthur character. She'd be playing
The main,
the main character, and then everyone else around. In my head, but are they just different, their own characters? And then also, all due respect to Betty White and all the rest of the actresses who played the roles of the Golden Girls.
So
Black don't crack. So how many seasons is this show gonna
be forever.
2046.
22 seasons?
So I think it's just an event. So it's saying here, this event is in partnership with Zoom, and the first episode is spotlighting and supporting Color of Change, the nation's largest online racial justice organization. It would take place on Tuesday at 9 p.m. I don't know what Tuesday that is. It doesn't say.
That's important. Did we miss it?
I don't know. We may have missed it.
No.
And if recollection serves, actually Tracy Ellis Ross reprises Betty White's character.
She's
okay.
perfect for that too.
Right, she kind of did that in Girlfriends. It was like, that was kind of like the mojo she was working with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's just a fun event to help raise money. It says this first episode, though, so I'm assuming there'll be more.
There could be. Let's see what happens. If they threw a party and invited everybody they knew, it'd be crazy.
Oh my God.
All right. Well, here's a gift. Here's a gift from me. And we mentioned it, but real quick, because we have a little bit of time left in our news segment. Speaking of events, today, Will Smith and the official Fresh Prince account on social medias were posting group photos of the reunion show that they're putting together for HBO Max.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so that's another event to look forward to.
But also, like, the whole cast was there, then it was just Will and Aunt Viv. Like,
I saw
OG
that.
Aunt
Jenny
Viv.
Hubert, yeah.
I saw that.
They're like, we do not want to be in the same room as her.
So I'm wondering if the next versus battle is going to be Viv versus Viv.
Viv versus Viv. Oh, man, I would watch clips of that.
Best scenes between them. Yo, speaking of that, I've been hearing people talk about that. They were saying, this versus shit is cool with the musicians and, playing their best hits. What if we have verses for like actors and they would go scene for scene?
Ooh.
That would be exciting.
That would be probably a copyright nightmare, but yeah, I think that would be awesome.
Well, not if they're like recreating them.
No, because you can get sides online.
Yeah.
You can like actually get the scripts online for like full free.
Yeah,
But
if they're just recreating it.
Aisha just did a thing. She said if they're recreating them, I wasn't even thinking of them recreating them. I was just thinking of them roll my clip. You're saying recreating? That's crazy.
Yeah, if they were like doing the scene, right?
Yeah.
We got to get De Niro in there because
who's
poor
next?
guy's only going to make $7 million this year.
Oh my
man.
God.
I know y'all heard about that.
Yeah.
7 million sounds like a good break. He's good. I think he'll be fine. Freaking Robert De Niro.
The poor guy's only going to make $7 million because of the pandemic.
Man. If only
Poor
I.
guy.
It's so sad. No.
Right? Let's do a GoFundMe.
Talking about older actors, though,
Oh, you got more?
I do. Kenya Barris is getting another spinoff called Old-ish.
That man's life is a spinoff at this point.
I just need it to stop. I just need it to not continue anymore. Like, what are you doing?
Who's an Old-ish?
Old-ish is the story of the two grandparents finding love again. But it's a whole ass show. It's not like an episode or a special.
Yeah, it's its own thing. That's Lawrence Fishburne, right?
Yeah, Lawrence Fishburne and, oh my gosh, I'm forgetting her name.
He got
Jennifer
time.
Lewis.
He's not in the
Jennifer
Matrix.
Lewis.
He got time. He's not in the Matrix whatever thing they're doing. So,
But how many ishes? You already have Black AF. Are there going to be like a million spinoffs of AF? It's going to be like White AF?
Kenya Barris is gonna ish you until you fucking respect him, Aisha.
I can't.
He's gonna ish you out. You can't spell Aisha without ish.
Anyways,
Got him.
I'm ready to move on from Kenya Barris.
And if you do,
as the rest of the world is too.
He gonna pop out the cake.
Shouting out some other people
Besides Kenya Barris.
besides Kenya Barris.
Shout-Out-Ish.
To me. Shout out to me. No. This is the moment in the podcast where we shout out people who have shouted us out. We want to give a shout out to
Brian B-Star Ramos.
B-Star Ramos.
Yeah, he
got
be putting
bars.
us in his story. He be putting us in his story. We appreciate that.
Put us in his story, letting people know how much he appreciates our podcast. And we appreciate you. Thank you so much for listening and sharing and letting the world know.
He got a new album he working on.
Oh,
Ooh.
snap.
Ooh.
Yeah, follow him on social media. Leave me alone and follow him.
Follow him. What is the tag? B.
You
Just
know,
look up B-Star. He's there.
B-Star.
Yeah.
spelled out. B-Star. He's dope. He's hella dope. Also, shout out to Simone Gamble, our most consistent supporter to date.
Most consistent monthly donor.
Thank you very, very, very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. And if you want to be shouted out in this section, there are 4 ways in which that could happen. 1, you could give to us monthly like Simone does. She gives a small amount of $5 a month. She gets shouted out in every one of our episodes. So you can do that too. Even if you want to give $1 a month, every amount counts. Or you could give one time. If you only have $10, you can donate $10. But all that money goes towards getting our sound editor paid. What's up, Daryl? Thank you for everything you do.
Yo, Daryl, appreciate you.
And it keeps our site running. And then also one day we could pay ourselves for doing all this work we do on a consistent basis. So please donate. Another way you could get shout out is if you like, subscribe, comment, share, or download. We can see that. It helps the algorithms work in our favor. We get more and more listeners, more and more downloads. Then we can do more and more things because, we got plans to do video. COVID happened, so we didn't keep doing that. But if you help us get out there, we have more opportunities to do that too and show you what else we're made of. Other one is you could write a review about us. If you work for a publication or if you have your own freaking blog and you're like, these people are so dope and I need to tell why, write about us, let us know. We'll shout you out, we'll share it and show the world. And then lastly, you could become a sponsor. So if you have a business and you want to show your commercial during our episode, And you can contact us. We'll let you know. And we'll work with you on the amount, the runtime, anything that works for you. So please like, subscribe, share. Let us know if you want to run an ad. We're here. We're open. We're available.
Here for you.
Also, if you want to donate to other artists, again, as we mention every episode, COVID is still happening. The world is still on fire, literally. Again.
Shout out to
and
Cali.
Again. I know. California.
Just scary.
It is scary, especially since I just found out it was due to a fucking gender reveal or something.
Yeah.
Ugh.
The fuck is that?
like it was gender reveal, and it's like, it's a boy, it's a girl, it's the Antichrist. Like what the fuck?
And then it's the opening to Akira.
It's the apocalypse. What the hell?
It's the destroyer of worlds. Jesus.
Why do you need explosions? I don't need a gender reveal at all. But why does it also need explosions?
I don't know.
It was Michael Bay's.
Michael Bay explosions. That baby came out with a bang.
Oh, wow.
Sorry.
I'm just glad it's you. I'm glad it's you and not me.
Anyway, on that note, no.
Okay, moving on.
I stopped myself here because I was about. This is.
Okay, let's get into our no spoilers review. I'm excited about this because I have lots of thoughts. So if you have not seen the first 3 episodes of The Boys, season 2.
Oh, we starting there. Yay.
Yeah. And you have not seen Mulan, keep listening because, we're going to give you a little bit of how we felt. And then maybe you'll be like, you know what? I will watch that. Or fuck that. I'm not going to watch that. We'll let you know. And then later on, we will go into our spoilers review. So stay tuned for that too. All right. Let's start out with The Boys. I'm going to keep it simple. How is it measuring up to season 1 so far? How do you feel?
Yeah. Measuring. Good gravy. This joint is, it just, how do you explain? It just took it where it left off and just went every step. You had those jaw-dropping moments. You're like, oh, in the first season. Now this one is like every 10 minutes. You're like, how are y'all going to push the envelope more than this? And then they push it.
They shove the envelope up your ass.
And then over the edge. Don't push me. Because the boys is on the... Anyway.
He's a very singy mood this episode. Have you noticed?
That's fine.
I'm down.
As long as it's off key and the lyrics is different, we good.
We good. Legally, we good.
Legally unbinding.
Yeah.
Blonde.
Mike, what you thought?
Hell yeah. Boys. The boys. The boys. This doesn't even feel like season 2. It feels like season 1 just kept going, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was disappointed because, we only got the 3 episodes.
Yeah.
I wanted to just fucking watch the entire thing. I was so ready to watch all of it. But, I gotta wait. First 3 episodes, you got new characters introduced. You have some answers to some questions we have from before that season 1 teased us with. And we're seeing some character development from, Huey's really the main character, in terms of everything revolves around him. So you're seeing a little bit of character development from him. So I'm not tired of his overly expressive face. He has a really expressive face.
He does, but it's like this season, it's like the droopy dog. What's that one?
Yes.
It's like that.
Yes. Yes. But it shocks me how sometimes his face does things his father's face can't do anymore. Anyway, so I'm talking about Dennis Quaid. It's been a hell of a lot of fun. I love this show, and I realized, it's gonna be compared to other shows that are similar to it, especially like Netflix's Umbrella Academy, whatever. I don't see how if you like Umbrella Academy, you can't like The Boys.
Oh no,
I really can't. I can't get it. And
you can do it all.
And I have to say, I don't know, even 3 episodes in, I'm enjoying this a lot. I'll say that. A lot.
I feel the same. I feel like it is like season 1 just continued, and I felt I was doing a disservice because I was like, wait, what happened to that person? I felt like I wanted to go back and watch season 1 again just to be like, continue this movie. Hold on. I took a break and I need to go back and watch it again. But no, it is very exciting. And like, I will say this is not spoilers, but the boys, the girls, hello.
Yeah, you're
I'll
right.
just say that.
You're right.
But we'll get more into that in our Spoilae.
For damn sure.
Yeah, I'm loving all the new characters, all the new things that are happening. I think the same feeling of like mystery is still there because, you know, I feel like season 1 revealed some big things at the end.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, how are we going to keep more secrets? You know what I mean? Like a lot of secrets have been revealed, but I feel like there's going to be some good stuff coming. I am also upset about the 3 episodes.
Right?
Because like it ended and France was like, well, that's all we got. And I was like, wait, what?
And then Friday, tomorrow, because we're recording this on a Thursday, spoiler. We're only getting 1 fucking episode tomorrow.
Oh.
So is it one? Yeah, that's whack.
Bezos want his money.
Wait, so it's weekly or is it like
they gave us 3, and then I think it's gonna be one until the end. I don't know how they're doing it, but the thing is, a lot of fun. We're all agreeing on that. One of the things I like about this show, whenever you have like these ensemble, you know, superhero-y, comic booky type things, you know, an underrated aspect of it are the character interactions. Like, not just the fight scenes and the special effects or the over-the-top stuff, but it's those smaller moments that build on the bonds. And already through three episodes, I've gotten at least, I've gotten, like, if I had a checklist, most of the character interactions I wanted to see already. So I'm glad that the show is not getting all caught up in the let's be funny or let's be edgy. Or, you know, we have a special effects budget, which, again, the special effects in The Boys is really good.
Yeah.
Like, really good.
Unexpectedly, like from season 1, you're like, what?
Yeah, gruesomely good. Like they were, to me, they were good from jump, you know, but they definitely have a budget when it comes to special effects and explodey thingies. But I'm saying they're still taking the time to have those little character moments where there's dialogue and exchanges that build and get you more invested. You know?
Yeah.
So in a show that it feels like at any moment, literally at any moment, a character could like just explode and die.
Right.
You feel like that. You're on edge all the time. But it's good that they're taking time for those things.
Which I think that's why it feels like there can be more secrets. Because I feel like the season 1 is very much like secrets of the story. Like what is really going on with this person or that person's disappeared or whatever. But like, this season, the secrets are within the characters. So, like, there's little things in each character that you're like...
Right, they're keeping secrets from each other.
Right, yeah.
I like that.
And you're like, who are you really? And, like, the new people that come in, too. It's like, who? What? So, I like that. It's fun.
Yeah. And if, you know, we've been really non-spoiler with this. We haven't even spoiled stuff from season 1 for people right now.
How have we... We're really good right now.
And I think that's a good thing because The Boys, as good, as well as it did... I still know so many people who haven't watched it only because it's on Amazon. It's on Prime Video.
Right. Yeah. You have to have Amazon Prime.
Yeah, kind of. Oh no, I think you can subscribe to just Prime Video.
Oh, can you?
I think you can. I think they have some type of plan for just that.
That would be smart.
But a lot of people don't know that. So I
didn't even know that.
I know so many people who watched Doom Patrol, who watched Umbrella Academy, and I'm like, you need to add The Boys to that fucking trinity because it's just as good, if not better, than those.
So good, and you can watch them all together. They're very, although they are in the same kind of like kooky, edgy superhero stories. They're different. They're so different.
They're different enough. Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. So are we recommend it, yes?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Totally. Fucking gray sweatpants.
So next is Mulan. Yes, we watched it. And my question is, was it worth the $30?
That's your question?
I'm like, was it worth concentration camps?
Oh my God.
I'm like, that's where you want to go with it?
We already talked about that. It's not worth the concentration camp for sure.
Definitely not.
But was it worth your $30?
Ugh.
Jeez.
Nah, I was dead ass disappointed, but no spoilers. They tried it. Disney tried it. They're like, people are feeling emotionally vulnerable right now. We should definitely release this.
Just release it.
Tug their heartstrings. They remember Mulan. I like the live action Aladdin better. How about them apples?
Whoa.
I like the live action Aladdin.
Better. There's a modifier there.
Yeah, but I'm saying I didn't like Mulan.
I didn't like Mulan. Wow. Cat's out of the bag now.
I like an iced tea. You know, like what the fuck?
I mean, I think France was disappointed in the first 2 minutes. Like his face, he was like, "Nope." And I was like, "We've only seen 2 minutes. Give it a second."
I feel him. I absolutely feel him. Yeah.
What I can say without spoiling is that they go with the crouching tiger.
Nah, don't even. It's squatting leopard.
Squatting.
Revealed mongoose.
Yo, how do we vibe like this?
Wow.
I did think it revealed mongoose.
Why mongoose?
Don't give this any. Do not put this anywhere near.
No, but it's the style.
But it's the off-brand It's the style that the Chinese restaurant in Tremont, France, that they be playing the movies, the buffet.
Yes.
My God,
it's that style. Fuck out of here.
We are having
that's the one that serves pizza.
No, that's
the most Bronx moment that was real. Bronx real.
I know you're talking about. They play Grandmaster. They play all the Ip Man joints in there.
They play Up Man. Them shits is off-brand, bro. He got a yellow gi on. He got a yellow gi. I'm like, this ain't Ip. That's not the Ip I know. Fuck out of here.
So I'm guessing you're saying it wasn't worth your $30.
Actually.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
It was, but for all the wrong reasons.
Oh, is this? We have to wait to Spoilae.
You have to wait
know?
to Spoilae. This was worth the $30 for the revelation that it gave me.
And
I explained how in a hypothetical situation, let's say you have 4 or 5, accounts all made on your own Disney Plus.
Right.
The $30 that I spent, or this hypothetical person spent, I mean, it was shared, so it wasn't that big of an investment to watch the movie 2 months or 3 months early.
No, I agree. I think like 6 people probably watched it on mine because couples, people who live in the same house.
Yeah.
I guess in that regard, in terms of money and how money is stretched, it is worth the $30 because I think my whole family watched it. I got multiple profiles there, so they all got to watch it. Although it was my mother's idea to buy it. She really wanted to watch it. So I was like, I will purchase it now. Relax. But, no.
Yeah, no.
No. It was not necessary the way they did it. I feel like if they had done it properly and I could have enjoyed it, I would have been like, yeah, whatever, I'll pay any type of money. This is so great. They should keep making live actions. No, this was like, let's pause on the live actions. Let's just make more animated movies or something because y'all are not hitting it. Yeah. And I was very much missing the humor and levity. Not saying I have to have Mushu or some kooky other characters, but
But the movie tried it. They tried to be humorous.
And I did not laugh.
Didn't hit.
You know what I mean? They didn't give me enough moments like that. I felt like
misogyny joke. Misogyny.
And they're laughing, but I'm not.
Yeah, I'm like, that's terrible. This is not really.
This is whack.
I know I'm supposed to laugh here, but
tonally, it just doesn't hit. Tonally, it doesn't hit. It tries to hit a couple of different tones. And you come on, how did the animated nailed this in less time?
Less time.
Where for Disney
and
live
it had
action
music.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Whereas, other Disney live action efforts like Beauty and the Beast, while that movie for me was fucking boring and full of pandering that I felt was forced, This movie, it felt like insulting.
Yo, dead ass.
Like this movie was like insult. I'm like, this movie is not only asking me to suspend my disbelief, it's asking me to also suspend my knowledge of Chinese history and atrocities.
Or anything.
Yeah. It's meant to be uplifting. And I'm like, no, it ain't. No. And I'm not saying I need my Mulan story with its borderline offensive characters in it, because I understand how there were people that were offended by Mushu and other things. Yeah, I get that.
Totally.
I'm not saying I need my Mulan to have those things.
No.
But what I am going to say is that despite or in spite of those things, the animated version was way more uplifting, and I thought it had better lessons in it. Yeah, I thought it had better lessons in it than this movie tried to have.
The lesson that I got at the end, which I'll talk about in Spoilae, I was like, is this what I was supposed to learn? Is this it?
Right.
Like, it didn't touch me like, Mulan touches you. You're like, oh my goodness, you know?
Beautiful landscape shots at times.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
There are some nice, but then there are these really odd choices that they make to condense those moments.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why in the fuck would you choose such a locale and then shoot in only 20 feet of it?
I was like, yo, this set piece is wild.
Yeah.
Why is it here?
Yeah, I was like, it made no sense, some of those choices
also,
to me.
like, something surprised me when, like, Jet Li showed up. I was like,
that's a spoiler. No, I'm sorry.
It's not a spoiler. Look at the cast
He's in the
list.
trailer.
But I was like, that's not Jet Li.
My thing is,
yeah, it is. And I
not
was
just
like,
that he was in it, but that he was in it. You know, like those two things. I was like,
yeah. So there's a lot of other choices that I think we'll get more into in the Spoilae. That
I don't recommend this movie to people. We're gonna rate it, right? And we still rate it.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you want to rate it now or no?
We usually rate it in the non-Spoilae.
Yeah, I feel like we do because it helps people.
Yeah. So go ahead, pick a thing and we'll rate it.
Damn. Okay.
Unless y'all got more to say.
No,
not even.
I'm done. How many? I don't know.
What the hell do you?
I don't know what.
They didn't even have
phoenixes?
a thematic. Oh yeah, how many phoenixes?
How many phoenix feathers?
Phoenix feathers do you give this? Phoenix soaring through the air in confusing manners.
I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
Whoa! He was like, he didn't know what to do. 4.5.
You more generous than me, bro.
It's shot well. You know, it's shot well, and it's shot really well.
So that 4.5 goes to the cinematographer.
I'm gonna give this shit a flaccid 3.
Wow.
Wait, the fuck is a flaccid phoenix? God damn it.
I'm just saying.
He's dying. He's on the way out.
Ain't no fucks in this phoenix. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
That's for my HP Lovecrafts. I mean, Potterheads. Anyway.
Whoa.
Wow. My man is bars.
Nah, that's for 420. We on 414. So anyway.
True.
Like, I a 3 at best. If I didn't know about the politics of the lead actress, she's really cute. But other than that, there was nothing endearing about this movie at all, except for some of the set pieces. They were cool. There's fights in this movie. There
are fights.
None of them did anything for me.
They're like Disney-fied fights.
But the costumes were nice, I guess.
Yeah, they were all right. I was concerned about the accuracy of them. They seemed a little Disney-fied as well.
Oh, sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
But they were nice to look at.
So bright.
Details, I guess.
Yeah. I also give it a 4. Yeah. I feel like I'm right in the middle of you two there because
not in the middle of me.
There's just some things, like at first I was like, all right, obviously kids will like this. Someone likes this.
Will they?
I don't know. But I feel like it was made for kids to like, and I was trying to give it like the benefit of that doubt. And then some things happened towards the end that I was like, I'm done here. I'm
Alexi
giving it
didn't
a
like
4.
it. How about that?
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Okay.
So
That makes sense.
there you go.
They
Well-
let Nas down.
They did let Nas down. On that note, we're going to take a break. I don't know how you like uplift yourself from that. Just like go take a shot.
Do what I did. Have you ever heard the wolf cry?
Oh my God, he started singing Pocahontas.
What? Why are you singing
In the
Pocahontas
middle-
song?
Because I liked that better and I hate that movie.
In the middle of Mulan, he started singing
I
Pocahontas.
understand.
I turned and I was like, that's Pocahontas. No.
Shout out to Vanessa Williams, though.
I was singing some of the songs. They were in the background. They were.
Mulan didn't disappoint me the way Lion King live action did. I'll say that.
I don't think there was much to disappoint. I don't think we had.
Yeah, it gave me like nothing. It was very empty and I was not satisfied at all.
So on your break, go do something satisfying. I don't know. Bubble tea.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself. And we'll be back. And we're back. I hope y'all had a satisfying break. I don't know, maybe you got some champagne or a rosé,
Damn.
because that's very satisfying.
They sipping that and not donating?
I mean, you could do both. You could sip and donate. 2 hands. So in our question section, which I'm calling Hootie Hoo right now. Hootie Hoo. Because I think I love saying that. So
I think that's for when the cops come in.
yeah, but it could also be like Hootie Hoo, like we're letting y'all know what the shit is going down.
I'm with the shits.
We're
Let's go.
alerting you.
I don't know. I don't side with owls. I just don't.
That's
No,
a,
this is-
first of all, that's a
This
lie.
outcast.
No, it's not. No, it isn't.
You dead ass love.
No. I do not. I vehemently
serious.
deny that.
Is it a fox? Vehemently.
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 Vocab.
So in our Hootie Hoo section, we're going to be talking about the news of the Oscars. So the Oscars have announced that they will be putting in new standards to be eligible for the Best Picture nomination. A lot of people are like, what does that mean? They're like inclusivity clauses. So in order to be eligible for Best Picture, you have to have a certain number of things that they are saying in place from your production to be eligible. So that's in front and behind the camera. I don't necessarily know what those are. I don't think that's been totally announced, but
Oh no, it's a few. It's not many. They're just very, very specific. I had them.
oh, I see. They have the full standards on their website.
Yeah. But there's like at least one actor from an underrepresented racial or ethnic group must be cast in a significant role. The story must center on either women, LGBTQ people, or racial or ethnic group, or the disabled. But it has to only meet one of these 3. And the third is at least 30% of the cast must be actors from at least 2 of those 4 underrepresented categories.
Yeah, I see a bunch. Yeah, so there's like standard A, there's standard B, and then standard C. Oh, and standard D. There's
And
like a bunch that you can meet.
Yeah, and in each you have to at least hit like 1 or 2
1 or 2 of those.
of those. Yeah.
And that's just to be considered for
Best Picture.
for the Best
Yeah.
Picture category.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So my question is for us, is this a form of like affirmative action? And I'm not saying that's bad or good. I'm just saying in the idea of what affirmative action does.
Right.
And what would actually need to be done so this isn't just a Band-Aid? Because I feel like this isn't the total win. This is cool.
This is yeah.
Yeah.
I don't equate this to affirmative action because there's nothing affirmative about this in terms of like this is just for a reward criteria. This is not for an employment criteria or a pay, like a salary criteria. In other words, like Hollywood, as many allies and people in the industry have made note of publicly, since March, or rather, since all this has been going on with the social justice movement taking place throughout the world like we've never seen before this year. Right. It's about hiring people, putting them in positions, people of color, diversifying your staff, your creative team, creating roles with people of color and other minority groups in mind. I hate to use the word minority, but right now I just want to get my thoughts out. Right. So it's about those things. The Oscar thing, that's just a recognition award that, could lead to other opportunities, but at the end of the day is not the issue. So them coming up with this criteria is cute, but I'd rather see studios take their own initiative and put these things in the public and saying, this is what we want to do. We want to increase our hiring of people of color, let's say by 25% by whatever. We want to create these new jobs. We want to put these people in charge of, monitoring our diversity and consultation and this or that, representation. All that. I want to see studios doing those things. Yeah. Oscars changing the criteria for Best Picture. Because, I was playing devil's advocate when you said it, Aisha. I was like, okay, so... And I didn't say this, but all right. So when they do the Cool Runnings remake, and the whole cast is black, and that's not diverse necessarily. It's all one. Like, how does this work? Like, I don't understand. Yeah. Like, what if there's a true story about a group of hikers from fucking Norway and their plane crashes in the mountain, but they survive and they tell a movie about it. The whole cast is gonna be fucking Norwegian. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so I just don't get, I think this is arbitrary. This is not the answer.
Well, I don't necessarily think it's the answer. I think it's, the Academy trying to make real change that they've been accused of not making, right? So they've been accused of being like, oh yeah, but look we've nominated this person in like costume design. So they've been accused of doing all these little things. So they are feeling like this is a big thing. Like, and even in order to be nominated, you have to meet these certain criteria. So like, if there is this hiker movie in, Norwegian hikers, at least behind the camera, as long as you have a one woman director, dope, or something like that. You have a woman who has writing credits, there you go, you can be nominated. But I think that the biggest issue isn't, what the Oscars can tell people to do or not do, is that the Oscars, the people who are nominating are like 65-year-old white dudes.
Boom.
Change those people. Yeah. Those people need to not be like 80 and not understanding the current world and how things work.
Yeah.
That's what needs to change.
Because they're going to do all this for what? For Green Book 2 to win?
Right. As I said, like, it doesn't make any sense. The same people are making the same decisions. It's cool that you're telling the industry, hey, look, you want to be recognized. These are the standards to be recognized. I like that. That's
Friends, stop laughing.
I can't help it. Green Book 2, don't go here.
Yeah, exactly. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
But like, so that needs to change. And then I think also it is... The one thing I think is good about award shows in general with it is that they're about paying people to vote for you. So all these people who are on these committees or on the board get sent like $1,000 watches and cars and like trips to all these places to be like, hey, vote for our movie. So...
Really?
Yeah, yes. That's the only reason things win.
That happened, but it's like openly happened. Like is it encouraged?
For sure. Even like freaking Denzel Washington made it in his acceptance speech at the Golden Globes. He was like, they told me if I came to this party and I smooched, I would win Best Actor, and here I am.
He was serious?
Yes, that's exactly how it works. So all this being like, yeah, we're gonna tell studios what to do. I'm like, are you gonna stop accepting bribes? Because that's how people win. If you're not in the right room, in the right place, you're not going to win, whether you're nominated or not.
This don't fix the problem. This, like you said, Aisha, you got all these fucking old white dudes making all these decisions for who's nominated. So it's like, it's cute,
Right.
but it's not what's needed.
I'm excited to see
More
what'll
than
happen. But
I'm not even excited. First of all, shout out to this is a weird shout out, but shout out to April Reigns, who curated and created the Oscar So White hashtag that kind of spitballed this whole momentum into happening. Because I don't know that without that impetus, that moment, if this would have gotten to where it is now as far as being a mainstream conversation. So credit where credit due.
True.
All right, boom, let that rock. For better or for worse, let that rock. And this is cute, but it's telling. It's telling in the same way where any legislation passed that allowed a marginalized group to then be involved in democracy. It doesn't matter that you let folks be a part of democracy all of a sudden. It matters that you excluded them to begin with, which is what I'm just echoing what y'all saying in that respect. It's like, this is wild telling. Will this stifle some storytelling? Yeah. You know why? Because the whole shit is messy from Jump Street.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what Mike said needs to happen. The studios have to be the ones to make that decision. I feel like you're going to get a bunch of white directors like, oh, God, now I have to find some lady to do this. You know? As
opposed to being like, okay, well, it's all about the approach. And the Oscars' approach to this, creating some kind of draconian measuring, is only going to create the kind of backlash that draconian measures make. People are going to push back against it. They're going to be just in their pushing back, but they're going to be unjust in the thing they're pushing back.
Right.
In light, it's like it's all fucked
it
from Jump Street.
makes it a little more messy.
Folks there needs to be more. If the real cure to this, like folks are saying, is for studios, which breaks down to individual artists, to screenplay writers, to directors.
I know,
and
which kind of sucks that it's on them, like, because they got to push for that. You got to be like, studio, listen to me.
But it's also up to the studios to decide to make, room for Black stories, authentic, and stories of other marginalized groups. It's not just about. See, that's the thing. It's not just about hiring, a African American gay costume designer for your movie.
Right.
It's more than that. I feel like it's also the studio taking a chance and investing in stories about more types of people and more types of experiences.
Everything has to be in tandem. It can't just be these
do we need 32 movies where a guy bumps into a girl in a cafe and they both white and they have suburban people problems and then they fall in love? Do we need 32 movies like that every year? Movies that don't even make the studios that much money?
Right.
I See You and Raise You. The new trend are white lesbian films. It's white lesbian period pieces.
What? How many of those exist?
Well, first, A Portrait of a Girl on Fire, which is an amazing piece of French cinema.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then like The Favorite.
But then it was like, after that came like, there's 3 more in development right now. And it's like,
Well, like, that's just telling about the country in itself. It's like white women definitely get a little bit more than other women.
Well, I mean, there's that, but then there's just, what does it take to create an original story? It's like, what is happening in the industry with the artists themselves, or the DK artists, or folks who are just rehashing things? It's just a larger societal thing. It's like, yo, why can't we make new shit without fucking marginalizing somebody?
Right. Like, we about to shit on Disney, when we get to Mulan, but to give credit to Marvel Studios, they have in the works Blade, they're going to do work on Black Panther 2, hopefully, to continue as much as they can in the spirit of what Black Panther 1 was. They want to have a Kamala Khan, show. Yeah. The Shang-Chi.
They're hiring Black women directors.
I'm calling it right now. Shang-Chi better watch what Mulan was. And not replicate. Shang-Chi got 2 examples of what not to fucking be. Iron Fist on Netflix and this Mulan.
Iron Fist.
The echo chamber is real.
Don't be any of those. But my point is, Marvel is investing in, studio money, like big time Hollywood blockbuster money. They're gonna put money behind, Black Widow. Finally a female lead. I mean, it's not Wonder Woman, but still, hopefully, Marvel Studios takes it upon themselves to continue investing in telling the stories of their diverse cast of characters to reflect their diverse fan base.
Right. Well, on that note, I think it's time for our Spoilae. Oh, I don't know. Who says it this time?
I said it last time.
France did say it last time. It might be
So
you,
is
Aisha.
Is it me?
Yeah.
I feel like I just did it.
Pick a style. How you want to say it?
Okay, here we go. Spoilae. Was that cute?
It was.
That's
Yeah.
like me trying to get someone's attention.
Cat,
Okay.
please.
Yes.
So if you have already watched the first 3 episodes of season 2, The Boys, and you have unfortunately seen Mulan, keep listening. Or if you don't care about spoilers at all and you really want to know what we think in depth, keep listening. Because I feel like in these 2, I mean, there might be some serious spoilers for The Boys, but there's no spoilers for Mulan. You're going to be fine if you listen and then still want to watch it. All right, so The Boys. My question is, who the fuck is this bitch? Who the fuck is this bitch? She shows up. Sorry, let me give a backstory.
Something.
So we come back with, first we get a view of the boys, obviously, in their new terrible situation, which they're wanted for murders that they did not commit. And our dude is not with us, Carl Urban. He's somewhere else.
Billy Butcher is
Billy
MIA. We
Butcher.
don't know where the fuck he is.
MIA, they don't know where he is. And then we see the 7, right? They know this dude is dead. It's translucent. I love how they had that coffin of nothing. And I was like, his body exploded. It's not in there.
It's not in there. But how can you prove it?
Yeah, exactly. So that, and then they're looking for a new 7. And, everything is out of order. There's new people in power, this and that. Homelander is doing his Homelander
because
thing.
Elizabeth Shue's character's gone.
She's gone. Which I totally, I knew that happened and then I forgot to when they did the little recap.
How you forgot? Right. She was his...
I didn't really forget. It was just like, oh, right.
She was Joffrey's main source of fucking dairy.
She burned through her head.
Yeah.
But so we're looking for a new 7, and we get this lady. What's her name?
Stormfront
from Oregon, from Portland,
somewhere.
Yeah,
Portlandia.
Put a bird on it.
Put a bird on it and murder it. So she seems like she's there to shake things up. I'm gonna say what I want. I'm the white feminist
Y'all liked
lady.
her, didn't you?
No, I did not, because those ladies are super annoying sometimes.
Damn, I thought they caught you.
She wouldn't stop.
I liked that her as a device, because she was saying what we as the viewers have always been saying in our heads of watching it.
And
then I was like, wait a minute.
I saw right through that shit because I'm a black woman and white ladies, they be doing that shit.
Well,
okay.
All right. Okay.
It's true. They be coming and then you want to be you're saying real things and you're like, wait a minute, you have some other agenda that doesn't involve me, so I'm not with you.
Right. You're saying the right things, but you voted for Trump.
Oh, hell. Wow. Boom.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, when she showed her true colors, I was like, are you related to Homelander?
I had to rewind that shit 3 times because I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Who did she just do that to?
Storm, but make it mega.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I had to check 3 times because I was like, no. Because I didn't like her. But I didn't expect her to fucking do that.
No, I did not expect that. But when she was like, let's do this shit so we can do our real jobs, I was like, what do you think this is? This is your real job. Kissing babies and waving. What do you mean? She just wanted to murder people.
Well, specifically,
people of color.
People of color.
She wants to kill what are they calling them? The super terrorists.
Oh, nah, she was killed a whole project.
She killed the whole black family.
For no reason.
And then she called the dude a yellow bastard before she killed him.
Yeah.
She's racist as fuck.
She is super racist.
I thought she didn't like Homelander because he's a kiss ass to Vought. She probably don't like Homelander because he rocking the flag on his back and not repping it the way she wanted. It's the wrong flag for her.
Yeah, she want that Blue Lives flag.
And I'm trying to understand.
I was gonna say she wants the Confederate flag, but
same
thing.
flag.
Oh,
No.
shit.
But like, yeah, I don't know how she got put there. So obviously we see there's contention between Homelander and the new lady who gets promoted.
Dude, and everybody.
And everybody, really, because he's like, I run this shit. And then our man, Juan Carlos, is like,
Gus
fuck
Fring.
you, you're an action figure.
Gus Fring.
He was like, we're a pharmaceutical company. And I was like, shit.
Mm-hmm.
But how did she get there? Do you know what I mean? Because the other lady didn't know. Like, why did they pick her?
I mean, she's strong. Like, she's powerful.
Well, with the
That's
Compound
for
V,
damn sure.
Yeah, the Compound V thing was it's like they had already been. What's the word I'm looking for? They'd already seeded people with Compound V and
they
gave them
knew
power. So
who
they've
they
always
have.
been keeping tabs. So it was just you got the call up.
But like, why her? You know what I mean? She has a certain, racism about her, and like.
Well, Aisha, as far as I know, you are in the same boat as I am with this show. I have not read the comic at all.
Right. No.
Nor have I done any research. I want to just enjoy the show for what it is.
Same.
I'll read the comic another time. But I don't know to what extent she may or may not pose a threat to like Homelander. Like,
That's what I feel.
Because she's really strong,
like,
so maybe they brought her on board.
Deterrent.
yeah.
Yeah, to kind of keep him in check.
That's what I feel like. Because he couldn't even do anything. Like she walked by him.
I
and
don't
he was
know.
like,
I don't know if he can. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know he's stronger
True.
than the rest of the cast. Clearly, right? But
Right.
she might be an outlier. She might be stronger than him, or at
Right.
least on par with him strength wise. And then he can't push her around the way he does everybody else.
Well, she's a regular ass human. Like, she lived a regular ass life as opposed to Homelander, who was in vitro
like
style.
True.
Not
Right.
to say anything. It's not about in vitro, but he like had like that.
He was a test tube baby.
Not because
He's the marketable. He's still the most marketable.
No,
hero.
I'm saying he's a robot essentially.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Right.
Didn't
Right.
have.
He was
parents.
created, not made.
Right. He was raised in a propaganda vacuum. So
Yeah.
like he's got that going for him. But when the way Stormfront shows up in the show, I think is the gambit that they playing with. But
Homelander.
she's savvy.
Homelander is the blue sun. Then instead of red sun, he's blue sun.
Ooh. And this is the Superman from Gods and Monsters or whatever. What is the one?
No, he was a good guy.
What's the other
he was-
one? The other one where he's bad.
Red Sun.
Red Sun. Okay, that's what we're saying. But aside from newcomers, also the girls, they really tried to ship that. And she was like, fuck this. I'm here to crack heads. Some unlikely characters that I feel like I'm like, okay, is the Deep. He was so annoying to me in the first season. And I think
he
it was
still
supposed
is.
to be like that. Yeah, he's still annoying.
Millhouse.
But like, I'm interested to see what's going to happen. I wasn't interested before. I was like, whatever, he's been exiled. But now I'm like, what is he going to do? Like, he's joined this church, what he hasn't really joined, but joined. And now he's back in the area.
Well, I'd call it a cult. I think they
it's definitely
established themselves as a cult.
And he has new friends, though. This Archer dude,
Oh my
I'm
god.
about him.
Eagle.
Who
Eagle.
drugged him.
They did drug him.
No, the whole thing is funny, but like pathetically.
Yes.
And I don't think we're ever supposed to fully sympathize or think that he could be redeemed.
Yeah.
But it's like this futile journey for him to try to.
And he killed the whale.
That shit was hilarious.
Well, it was
Terrible
Lucy.
and
Lucy was the
hilarious.
name. What was the name of the
Lucy.
whale? I think it was
He
Lucy.
came
yeah.
riding on that whale.
But see,
And this
that
dude-
whale gave us a moment between Mother's Milk and Huey that I liked.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
we've had those little moments this season already that I like because it establishes bonds. So if, like, let's say, for example, I mean, I don't want it to happen, but let's say something bad were to happen with Mother's Milk, but Huey witnesses it, it holds more weight because I can remember that scene of them together. You know what I mean? Shit like
See,
that.
That's the thing, too. I enjoy Huey because I never thought that he was the leader of the group.
No.
So like when this guy's gone, I'm like, why are they talking as if he's the leader?
No, he was talking like
then
he
they kept-
was leading.
But they kept saying like, okay, yeah, like we're following you until they couldn't follow him anymore. I was like, why are you following him?
Nah,
He
I
has
think they
no
were doing
plan.
it like they were humoring him because
Like being nice.
none of them see him in that role. They keep teasing us, the audience, like there's something latent in Huey that not a power, but something that might snap
A
in him.
drive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So, there's a goodness in him that is more apparent than it is in the other characters, I guess.
I almost entirely only care about Carl Urban as Billy Butcher.
That's fine.
This is my favorite role that I've ever seen him in. Ever. I feel like he's finally getting like the chance to play.
There's no script.
Because he's always like second banana to somebody.
Yeah.
Second banana.
There's no script, France. He's ad-libbed every single one of his lines, France.
I swear to God, he is.
That's
They're like,
pub
okay,
talk.
everyone else, here's your script. Carl, you know what to do.
Carl.
You
Big
got
pub,
this.
Go.
Yeah. That's I say. Yeah, I agree with you, France. It's such a natural,
Yo,
unleashed.
but why did they explode my girl's head? The CIA lady?
Jennifer Esposito. Yo, shout out to Jennifer Esposito.
I was so mad at that moment.
Why they killing all my my old movie crushes? Like they took out
They
Elizabeth
just-
Shue, Jennifer
did.
Esposito. Like
They explode. I did not see that coming. I mean, you never see
either.
things coming in The Boys, to be honest. I feel like from
That's-
that moment where his girl got run over in the street, you're like,
yeah, from the very
Ew.
beginning. That's why I was saying. Anytime two characters like hug or I'm
Right.
thinking they could die
they're gonna,
Right there.
by any type of means.
their
at any
brains are
moment.
gonna splatter.
Yeah, which I I like that.
For the record, this is from the brain of Garth Ennis, the
he's a
person who
madman.
brought you the preacher.
Yeah,
So that's his levels. Just saying.
Got it.
He
got
goes
it.
there.
Got it.
he's a madman. No, it's a great story. What's developing here, the conflict between Stormfront now becoming the face
Yeah.
of the Seven over Homelander. We didn't even talk about Homelander in his home life, him and his son.
Yo,
How
who
sick
really
that
like?
shit was.
I was like, I don't think his son has powers. I don't think that's true. And then he pushed him off the roof.
I thought he was dead. I got him. I was like, yo, he's dead.
First of all, I was like, it is not tall enough for that kid to be dead. He has a broken arm. He'll be fine.
He went face first.
But then
Three
he got
stories.
up like fine, and then the red eyes. I was like, oh no!
No, and he was able to push Homelander.
Yeah.
Pushed him.
Yeah, so it's like, what the fuck's happening there? Billy ends up in the middle of a fucking parking lot. The last time we saw him in season 1, he was with he was on the front lawn of his who he
The
thought
house, yeah.
deceased wife.
Becca.
Yeah,
Becca.
and
Did
and this kid he
Homelander
didn't
pick him
recognize.
up and put him there?
Yeah.
Yeah, he took
Oh,
him with
okay.
him. And what we didn't know too was that the baby survived.
Right. We thought
I
that
thought
baby
he
was
blew up
dead.
the whole house with the baby, but no, he took Billy and the baby out of there. But
He has a thing for babies. That's why. Not like that thing. That's terrible.
no. I know you didn't mean that.
Wants to be one.
Yeah, he's like, I am a baby.
Right. He never
Babies
had a
don't
childhood.
deserve to die.
But I'm wondering if he, I don't know, maybe did a little laser lobotomy on Billy Butcher so he wouldn't remember
Oh, what happened?
what he saw. Yeah, because he kept him alive. Why didn't Homelander
But
kill
no,
Billy
he
Butcher?
did. He remembered seeing the boy.
Yeah, he
He was
wrote
like-
down the things he remembered. But what I'm saying, it's why is it fuzzy? And why is he alive? Why would Homelander leave him alive?
Leave him alive, yeah.
You know
Maybe
what I
he
mean?
wants to play a game. See, these are the mysteries I was saying.
Wanna play a game?
We're a part of it. Like, there's all these little mysteries that are still intriguing. Because
Yo.
even the FBI lady, right? She's FBI? Is she?
I think
The one that CIA.
She might be CIA.
I feel like she is in on something. Like,
Oh,
they
you mean
called
the elder,
the elder,
colonel.
the woman,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
blonde woman.
yeah, his connect.
Yeah,
Billy's
his
connect.
I feel like, this girl's head exploded. I feel like it's her doing. Like, I think she's in on something, like
She got vault stocks.
something like that. I just feel it in my nuts.
And then when Homeboy clapped the blind dude's ears,
Oh my God.
Why
that
y'all play
shit was
Daredevil like that?
funny.
I did not expect you to say that.
I mean,
I
it
was
was
like,
tragic.
that shit was fucked
It
up.
was fucked up, but we're in the world of the boys. That shit was
True.
funny.
That was regular for them.
He said, "What happens if somebody did this?"
I was like, shit. Oh my God. So, but also, did that guy actually have powers, or was he just like super intuitive?
Fred said
Daredevil.
he's like a daredevil type
He
dude.
has
Oh,
super
okay.
heightened senses because he didn't have sight.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I felt like that was like regular life.
nah, he got.
I mean, nah,
But that poor kid, he's nothing now.
that hurt my heart.
that shit was funny.
No. And then he was like, I choose. And then this lady was like, hey, I'm part of the 7 now.
Don't let the queer haircut fool you.
Oh, man.
This dude was mad strong. The brother, he had telekinetic powers, but
Oh yeah.
Who?
he got
Uh,
the brother with the hat, the girl with the sign language brother, the Japanese guy.
Oh, yeah.
He got
Oh, man.
fucking
I know. I
murked.
really
He
liked him
died
and their
painfully.
whole brother-sister thing.
That hurt a
Yeah,
lot.
that one hurt.
Although
very
it
sad.
was a little foolish that his powers only came from his hand. But
Well, they got to
it
balance
makes
it.
but it makes so
Right.
much sense because every telekinetic and everything that you see has to use their hands to convey that they're doing something.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Right.
that was very clever.
Yeah.
Except for Professor X. It's just a temple touch.
But he's touching his
yeah,
head?
He's not telekinetic though.
He is a low anyway, that's
Okay.
nerd shit.
Sure.
Right.
Another time.
Another time.
The actor says we do talk about something else. No.
Oh yeah.
All right, adjust
No.
glasses.
No, but I'm very excited about this season. I want to see what's going to happen more and more. What was I going to say? The one character we didn't mention yet, Starlight, and her whole thing. A-Train. A-Train is having heart problems.
Well, the motherfucker was ODing on V.
But like, what does it mean?
Need to
Is
lay
his
off
heart
the
gonna
yams.
explode? Does he need more V? And then like, as you find out that every superhero is made, not born, can it like run out? Like, you know what I mean? So many questions.
Don't know.
But
Diabetes.
Shout out
Check
to Billy
out-
Joel.
oh my God,
Word.
why? I was like, what is happening?
The
Why are we
Piano
playing
Man
this
intro killed
Billy
me.
Joel music video?
He plays the harmonica. It's a piano. Anyway, all right.
If you don't know,
It's a fun
the
show.
main character, Huey, is obsessed with this music video, and he just droopy dog face cries over it every morning.
But really droopy, really
Or, like
expressive.
really droopy, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I love the
super
show.
droopy inside of an exploded whale next to its beating heart.
I want more. I love the show. Give it a budget.
Boom.
Tell me this season 3 and 4 on the way. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want.
Agreed. All right, so, and more depressing news, we get to talk about Mulan still. Oh my goodness. Where
we
do
go
you
again.
begin? So, my original question was, is the heat justified? But I feel like,
The Heat. I thought it was
Yes.
$30.
oh no, we already said that.
Oh.
I'm talking about the heat.
Oh,
that's
your original
come
question for this,
down
for this,
on
for
it.
this. Got it.
For Mulan. Right. So if you haven't seen the Mulan movie and you don't want spoilers, you can stop listening. But I suggest keep listening because I really don't think you're going to be phased. But it's up to you. Yeah, my original question was the heat justified that's come down on it? But I think even in our no spoilers, we were like, yes, it is justified. If you're talking about concentration camps, it's terrible.
It's not getting enough heat, if anything.
Yeah, but anyway, we need to talk more.
Because they did all that. They violated all that. And then they made this
Then they
bum-ass
made-
fucking
yeah.
movie. Like,
You know, violate
even-
people's lives and make a mediocre,
Yeah.
boring movie? What the
Like, you
hell?
didn't even make a good movie off it.
Right.
You know, Michelle Rodriguez died during the filming of Avatar.
Yo.
But at least they gave us a visual masterpiece. They
Exactly.
resurrected her, in
Right.
the Fast and the Furious
Zahelu.
movies.
In space. Anyway.
Yo, they actually
in
did
space.
resurrect her in Fast and Furious.
I
Didn't
know.
she die
You
in
see,
that
y'all
movie?
think I'm joking.
uh,
Mulan's whack.
Yeah.
Mulan was propaganda.
It kind of was.
And in a weird way, and you know what? I don't care about chronological order. When she gets stepped to by the sorceress,
Oh,
whose name they never say in this movie.
She's just called the witch.
The witch.
I was like,
she gets stepped. She's like, "Hey, yo, you got powers. When I was your age, I got shunned and banished and called all types of shit.
Right.
You know what? But we together, we could body everything.
Right.
And just be stronger together."
And I was like, I like this plan.
I was like, "Oh my god, this is a great
It
proposition."
sounds good. Then you don't have to follow Borakan. You guys got your own thing. I'm not saying murder people, but look at the power y'all have. This sounds good.
And she was like, "Nah, I'ma serve the emperor," who just finished saying, "A girl?" Yeah. Not like 10 minutes ago.
Right.
Yo, I was like,
I'm going to follow the emperor who you obviously know has killed these people's families, but you got to protect him for some reason.
I was like, this is the most propaganda-ass thing to ever come out in quite some time. On top of what already went down with the lead actress supporting the police in Hong Kong. I was like, yo, this is some wild shit.
The movie Mulan, which is supposed to be based on an actual person.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
This movie, the reason I said it was worth the $30 was because Mulan, the movie, the live action movie, made me appreciate Black Panther more. And I'll explain.
The alley-oop?
They took, a fictional character, a fictional location in Black Panther and Wakanda, but they put people of color behind the camera, behind the scenes, on the scene, paid respects to the culture, paid respects to the movement, paid respects to blackness. That's why the movie was such a fucking
100%.
celebration. Okay, cool. Then they go and make Mulan, which felt, like Fran said, even if you don't see it as propaganda, it felt more like propaganda. Like they were pushing these very empty ideals.
Empty.
Because
like just words.
They're just words, because I'm like, all right, no disrespect, but like, all right, Mulan existed and she did a thing. Cool. What came from that though? Like what really resulted from any of that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, oh, she got a sword with an extra mark on it. That's
it. But that's the thing too, is like
Family.
they didn't flesh out, like when you watch the animated one,
right?
In such short time, you felt connected to Mulan and her family. She was quirky. She did things not against norm. Instead, they tried to make it this deep story about her having chi.
They try to make the chi the force or some shit.
Yeah, it's like, oh, she has this chi that only men warriors are supposed to wield, which, okay, you're trying to really hound down this men get to do everything and women don't thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which you don't need because it's already the story of Mulan.
Right.
But like, so she is like, okay, I gotta like squash my gifts. And I was like, okay, I get it. But then you start adding this thing of what was like honesty. What was it? Like honor and something. Truth.
No,
and
it wasn't honesty. It was loyalty.
Loyalty.
Love of family.
No, that's the last one.
That's the last one.
We should know this because they kept fucking repeating it throughout, but it's so hollow we didn't connect with it.
Yeah.
It was loyalty. Is it bravery?
Loyalty, bravery, honor.
No, truth.
Truth. Loyalty, bravery, truth.
That's why she hesitated at truth.
Right, because she was like lying.
Because she was lying. Yeah, whatever.
I didn't connect with Mulan at all. I connected with Chi more than I connected with Mulan, which is probably why I liked the witch character a lot, actually. And then she's all like, all these words keep happening. I'm like, I don't feel anything about this honor or truth. I don't care.
That scene where they all vouch, I'll follow whatever his name is.
Oh my God. I was like, I'm Spartacus.
I was like, why are y'all saying that? What was the development? Y'all seeing your man's...
And Commander Tongue is Donnie Yen. He could kill y'all anyway in a blink.
Right.
But
besides the fact that narratively it had almost nothing of substance for me to hook onto. Besides that, like we mentioned in the non-spoiler, it wasted such great scenery, in some of the shots. You have these big fields or whatever, but the wars or the fights only take place in condensed spaces. The worst case of that is towards the end when they're fighting in that hallway.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
For a long time.
I rolled my eyes out of my ears.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute. This is the Emperor's whole palace.
Yeah.
Y'all just showed a shot where like
You're
100 or 300 soldiers were
You're
locked
stuck in,
into
like-
a big ass area, but then y'all want to fight only in a hallway?
we're stuck in the back door entrance.
Yeah, like that's where you want to show the fight?
You know that's
This
the
is what
foyer to the bathroom.
No, that's where they give the deliveries. Okay, deliveries
Right?
got to go around the back.
And then another thing that I didn't like was that, and again, I don't think it's child friendly, Lord. Like children's gonna follow along with it because you have the terrain. Like they never explain any of it. Like that area where she's like, where it's like steaming hot,
Right.
all these
Yeah.
colors. I don't expect kids to be able to understand why they go from green grass to this.
Right.
And like, are we in a magical place? Like, there's just some shifts in
Right.
scenes.
It's confusing.
But the worst one, it also is when she decides to take her armor off, and
Oh my
she's
God,
in the
for no
middle.
reason.
Yeah, she's in the middle of the fucking field. She got her troops are doing the fucking Spartan phalanx
Yeah.
shield things, which I gotta look into the historical accuracy of that.
I know,
And then
right?
you got the other motherfuckers, the enemy or whatever, with the catapults. She's in the middle of all of that,
Yeah.
wearing bright red.
Yeah. Just
And yet-
watching.
No, she's watching and collecting helmets,
Yeah.
and they don't see her, and then she rides
No.
all the way behind them, and then they shoot the helmets with the arrows. That part was cool,
Cool. Sure.
but then they shoot the catapult and hit the
Why
fucking snow.
would they shoot the cat? I like at that moment was like, I need to understand why this would happen.
How did she know they were gonna miss that badly? Because they were trying to intimate that she was gonna go there because of the snow. They kept
But then,
showing
like,
the camera
yeah,
kept
right.
shifting. But
'Cause
I'm
that's
like,
what happens
how
in the
did she
cartoon.
know the catapult was gonna do that? I thought she was gonna take the helmets and start banging them or something.
Do
create the
something. I thought
avalanche.
she was gonna like shoot
Yeah.
a fire. I don't know.
That
like,
was just silly. I was like, none
Made
of that
no
makes
sense.
in
Yeah,
the
none of that makes
cartoon.
sense.
She knows the avalanche is gonna happen, and she takes one of their missile arrow things or the missiles
Right.
because they were shooting actual like.
They had a ballista shooting out for flaming rocks.
Yeah, so she shot one so that the avalanche would happen.
Right. That's not what happened there.
No, I'm
So that
like,
shit
we
was
didn't
kinda
have
dumb.
to do this weird stuff. And my biggest qualm that's when I messaged you, Mike, and I said Mulan is canceled. Is when they killed the witch.
Yo.
Yo. I was like, I literally said I'm a head out. Like, what the fuck?
That
She's
was
over here. It was a dope
OD.
moment too, right? She rides up and she's like, yo, a woman is heading this army and she's not a fucking dog. And I was like, you tell him, cut
Yeah.
his head off. And then she sacrificed herself.
Yeah, that shit was lame.
I was like, y'all teamed up. This is what I wanted. And then you, no.
Yeah, I didn't like that shit was lame.
No. I was over it after that. And then they kept messing up after that. So then I was like, strike two, when she's standing and like the phoenix wings are like behind her.
Yeah.
I was like, stop it. Nope.
Wasted
that-
Jason Scott Lee's talent.
Yo, that Phoenix was in like 9 scenes. Like, come on.
And then I was like, what are you
Y'all
doing?
Y'all overplaying that so hard. Like,
So hard.
And I understand that it's a strong piece of Chinese iconography, but geez, Louise.
And I didn't understand what it was for. Like, sometimes I was like, oh, it's showing her this direction. And then it would show up and then it looks like she's got some type of realization that we're not privy to. And you're like, okay.
What are you
Right.
saying, Lassie?
Yeah. Timmy is stuck in a well. Is
yeah,
that-
this movie was hollow as fuck.
Yeah.
It was made with no type of intentionality. I don't even feel like it adhered to any of the principles it tried to put on
Right.
swords. Like none of it.
Put on exactly.
You know what
and
I'm
that's
saying?
the thing. It was like family above all. And I was like, is that what I was supposed to learn?
Is it?
I'm
Like,
trying to figure
is it
out.
though?
Is that what it was?
Yeah, like I feel like Disney would have done, like, if they would have set out to make a movie about Mulan, like the best one that they could make it compelling, but the tragedy of it, there's triumph in the bravery of what she did,
Right.
but I can't ignore history. The tragedy of it is that China is still oppressive China.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like if Disney would have made a movie with that lens, with Chinese people,
If
you know,
they had made it the movie Hero, then we'd be good.
I'm just saying it
They
would have
could
been.
have.
It could have been good. It could
They
have
had
been
Jet
great.
Li and Donnie Yen.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just the shit felt fucking empty as fuck, and
Yeah.
it's just.
And before we move on, I think it's important to mention the moment that France checked out. And it was the very beginning when we first meet Mulan and she's wrangling the chicken at the beginning.
Yeah.
And she's on the roof and they're like trying to help her get down. And then she slips and does I want to say, cartoon flip and grab land. And he was like, done.
Yeah, I was like, we starting here.
Yeah. Okay.
Talking
I was
about
like-
Chi, and then you doing this.
I'm
It
like,
was so corny.
once you experience Yan Wo Ping's brilliance with wire work, later to be called wire fu, but like that wire work once you've seen it be amazing.
It was uninspired.
That shit was
Right.
99-cent store Power Rangers toy.
But like, I don't even think it was wire work. I think they started with wires and they're like, just CG it in post, forget it.
But then the Power Rangers toy looks like exactly like Spider-Man.
This, you know, this Mulan movie made Shaolin Soccer seem like fucking 42 for no reason.
I was like, when I saw that happen, I was like, oh, this is what we're doing.
Like,
this is Disney TV movie. Got
Like, you existed. You were a real person. And this shit made, I don't know, it made Kung Fu Hustle look like fucking
I tell you what,
on the waterfront. You know, like
needed
a real.
Mushu.
Nah, I need Killmonger to show up and go, is this your Mulan?
It ain't.
No.
It
'Cause,
dead ass
geez.
ain't.
All right. So,
Well, man, I ain't claiming this movie. Fuck out of here.
no. Not at all. But I'm sure there'll be a second one, so watch out.
What?
There
A
is-
second one of what? Mulan?
Yeah, there's a Mulan 2 animated.
No, there won't be.
so-
I can tell you definitively, there will not be a live action Mulan 2.
I don't
Tell it to
know.
Avatar.
No,
People paid
no,
money.
come on. We know why Avatar made what it did.
Yeah.
There's gonna be
this
7
Mulan movie.
Avatars.
I don't know anybody who's seen this Mulan movie and liked it. How about that?
I know 2 people, actually.
Who liked this movie?
I'm not going to out them. That's on them. But,
I feel like I know who one of them is, but I forgive her.
yeah, you're probably right.
I love her.
I know. It happens. All right, let's go on to our coming soon, which we have tentatively decided we want to say who's next.
We have.
Yeah, right? How's the song go? Who's next?
Oh, the hip hop Harry.
Who's
God.
next?
Oh god.
Hip Hop Harry's next.
Oh no.
We got a few trailers. I don't know if we have 2 trailers I know we're going to talk about. Then we watched a couple others and I'm like, are we talking about these? It's confusing. But let's start with the good stuff.
Okay.
Dune. We finally have a trailer of Dune. This is a full trailer. Yeah, this is a teaser.
This was a robust trailer.
Okay. I don't even know what to think because, again, I think I've mentioned it before when we saw the pictures of Dune. I've never seen the original or read the books. So I don't know what to expect, but this is definitely out there. It's exciting, and I don't know what I'm looking at, but I love Zendaya, and the cast is just ridiculous. For a second, I was like watching all the people showing up that we knew were going to be there. And then I was like, dang, where's the dark-skinned people? And then like a couple of people popped up and I was like, oh, there they are. But yeah, I definitely want to see it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Me too. It gave me some Mad Max vibes because there's so much desert.
Definitely.
But you get the super sci-fi vibe with all
Super.
the tech and things that are happening. I mean,
Things in their noses and their
the
eyes
giant-
are colors.
yeah, the giant sand anus that shows up at the end
Yeah, that
was a mystery.
sand anus.
But yeah, the cast looks great. Now, white kid, savior, chosen one thing.
I know. I was like, I don't want to praise Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah,
I don't feel like it.
I'm like, okay, whatever. But
I'm on the fence about it.
I want to see it.
But he looks so meek, and that was always a core part of that character.
Not in this trailer, he didn't.
I mean, he has ability, but he's still like
he looks like a young,
physically
looking.
He is tiny Kylo Ren.
Yeah, prepubescent Kylo. Yeah, that's what he's looking like.
Milo Ren, but no.
Milo Ren.
No, don't say Milo with Ren. No.
Oh, but I mean, this vision by Denis Villeneuve.
Dennis who?
The director who did Arrival.
Oh, okay.
I was like, this looks like the world that Frank Herbert had originally put down
in the book.
Because there's a type of diversity, but it leans on desert dwelling folks, and these folk look like desert dwelling folks. You still got Zendaya, Jason Momoa, and Oscar Isaac. And Dave Bautista holding down meaty, weighty roles in this.
And Oscar Isaac is Chalamet's dad. That's what I got from this trailer. Because he was like, my father owns these planets.
That's the vibe I got too. Whether that's the case or not, the trailer made it seem that way. Because when he's talking about the father, there's two scenes that sandwich that. Where the father's like, where Oscar Isaac is looking back at him with, kind of fatherly eyes. So I got that impression as well. I don't know if that's the case.
Right, yeah. And Zendaya seems to be obviously a love interest. But
just Bae.
Yeah, I mean, always Bae.
Always Bae.
But like, he can see the future in his dreams, I guess, which gave me kind of like The Giver vibes too. Like he's having these sessions with this woman who's trying to teach him how to come into his power because he's
to give,
taking over or something.
How to DUNE.
Yeah, how to
Which
DUNE.
the font, by the way, that they're using, the way that it illuminates at the end. But as I said, the trailer ends with a ginormous sand anus.
Yeah.
And it almost looked like dung. The DUNE, like the E looked like a G at the end.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, so I laughed. I had a hearty chuckle at that.
Yikes.
Could be anything.
This trailer looks amazing. The cinematography looks on point.
Definitely doesn't give me those John. What's the name of that?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
He goes back in time.
Taylor Kitsch. Was it Taylor Kitsch? Who the fuck was
John Carter?
It definitely doesn't give me John Carter vibes. No. Like that trailer.
Nor should it.
That trailer had high budget, but you could tell shit was corny. This does not have that. So I'm sorry. Go ahead, continue.
In 1984 and in 2000, they've already done adaptations of this novel.
Yeah.
Right.
Twice. And
twice.
Both, 1984 and in 2000.
Oh,
one
right.
had Kyle MacLachlan and Sting.
Dope.
And it was like a 10-hour.
That's the 1980s one?
Yes.
I want to watch it.
But in Extremity, this one looks like they kind of are nailing the original vision for it.
Oh, cool.
It looks grounded and it looks good.
I know. I feel like I was playing it down. It looks fantastic. I think I was just trying to process what I was watching and I didn't know how, but it does look fantastic. Visually stunning.
I like to mock openly things I know that France loves. So
yes,
100%.
But no, it looks cool. I want to watch it.
Pride, Prejudice, Dark Slim.
So
every move you make.
So the next trailer is a second trailer of the James Bond film coming out.
No Time to Die.
That's not the name of it? No Time to Die? That's what it was?
Yes.
I'm about it. I'm all for it. It was very exciting. And then I really feel like a torch is being passed because Daniel Craig looks like he broke many bones.
Yeah, all of them.
While
all the rest
this.
of them.
I was like, ow, painful. And then like the black lady walked up and I was like, you got this. She can take it from here.
You look spry.
Tag, you're it.
Oh yeah, this is the most action oriented. It seems like they are more action set pieces in this one.
Yeah.
than before.
Careful, France.
Each with its own pacing, coloring, like everything. Like they really went OD on this one. Like that's what made me feel like it was strong that it was the last one.
I don't know.
His
Tom
last
Cruise. Tom Cruise has some action-packed trailers.
I meant in the James Bond
The
franchise.
James
You don't
Bond
out action Mission
then-
Impossible.
Then you qualify that.
Gotta be specific.
This is right now is in between Mission Impossible and was it Hobbs and Shaw?
No, well, I was gonna say it might
Hobbs and Shaw.
it might have a little Pierce Brosnan. Doesn't he fucking surf down magma?
No, he
it's
surfs
snow.
actual
Wasn't it snow?
It's both. He does snow and one. He does a wave in another one.
Doesn't he? Oh, the magma is
I think it's
that's
like the
Dante's
same
Peak.
scene.
I'm just
Yes.
thinking Dante's Peak.
You're right. I love that movie.
That was the next step, but they didn't bring him back for another Bond role. Like you
No.
surfed down the mountain, you've surfed in the
Dante's
waves.
Peak style.
Now
What
surf
else?
down
What else
magma.
can you surf?
Magma.
People.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it looks dope.
Well, DJ Khaled can't.
DJ
Yikes.
Khaled.
He tried, and then they
He-
screamed and they dispersed.
Oh my God, there's so much happening in this damn.
Oh, the trailer. Yes, the
Yeah.
trailer
Yeah.
looked awesome. Remy Malik, is that the guy's name?
Yes,
Yes.
he's the
Yes.
bad guy.
Yes, he's not a bohemian
No.
in this movie, but he is
But-
a scarred and
Rhapsody.
demented villain. Yes,
I
he's a
know.
rhapsody of emotions. He
I'm
has
excited.
big plans for Bond, it seems, in this trailer.
I feel like in his life, he's strived to become a Bond villain. I think
Yeah.
wherever he is now, he's like, I've done it. I don't need to do anything else. All I ever wanted to be was a Bond villain. Because it's like the way he talks, the way he carries himself, he's like, I'm ready. This is what I was made for. So it'll be.
I can't even
interesting.
disagree with any of that.
Yeah.
And it looks like in this trailer they're redefining the Bond girl,
Oh, yeah.
and I fucks with it.
Like she's not going to die
Well, who's
from
the
the first
Bond
10
girl?
minutes
Well,
of
that's just
meeting her.
There are several women in prominent roles, three in particular, and then and none of them fulfill the DK Bond girl thing.
Money Penny, right? The new 00 and
Well,
the
hold
French
on.
girl that wasn't dead that we thought was
So
dead.
a Bond girl is specific though, and I'm not gonna say I'm a connoisseur like my coworker who knows every little bit, like has read James Bond books. But the Bond girl is specifically like it wouldn't be Moneypenny, and it wouldn't be this new 007. It would be
Either the French girl,
the French girl,
or the black-haired girl. Who was-
well, not the French girl. The French girl is the one who was blonde, right?
yeah,
No, she's another agent.
they both.
Yeah.
Well, no, the French girl, like, so a Bond girl isn't necessarily an agent. She is someone who is integral to whatever, plot is happening, but they're not necessarily a static character. So that's why they keep dying. They die because another one comes. The blonde woman's been in the one before. 00, she's an actual 00 agent, and Moneypenny works for them. So,
But there's another woman introduced in this trailer.
no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, the other woman, the dark-haired woman, she's the Bond girl. So she's probably going to die, and she's not a part of the MI or whatever. Yeah.
You're reinforcing my point. I feel like they're redefining the Bond girl because she's not any of the other roles. That
No,
they
no,
usually-
that's what I'm saying. She isn't, she's redefining in the way she might be, but she is actually a Bond girl. Like, they're not
Well, I
redefining
think,
girl.
whichever side of the fence I fall on with y'all's statements, I think we can take a moment to recognize an indisputable Bond girl who wasn't a Bond girl. Rest in peace, Diana Rigg. Lady
I
Olenna.
know.
Yeah, she passed away. And yeah, be a dragon.
Yeah. She lived a full life, though. 82, right up to the end, was doing shit.
I have found myself redefining what that means to live a full life. Because I know 80-year-olds who haven't, and I know 40-year-olds who have. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
But hey, if there was a case, she definitely had a pretty damn interesting one.
So there is one other trailer that we were going to talk about. There's a movie, Friendsgiving and Freaky. I think for this moment.
I mean, those were trailers that came out this week. So
They came out this week. I think I'll just go with Friendsgiving at this moment. The freaky one, I don't know. It was like,
it's a Vince Vaughn vehicle.
A Vince Vaughn Freaky Friday murder thing. Maybe we'll talk about it another time.
No, you don't have to. You're not humoring me. You don't have to. Whenever you say maybe we'll talk about it in that tone, we never talk about it
as friends sometime over the phone.
I don't want to talk about it though. I don't.
But Friendsgiving does look interesting. There is a myriad of characters in it where it gave me very like a Mamma Mia that I actually want to see. So it was like, they're coming in, it's Friendsgiving. One woman has moved on and has this new guy who never wears a shirt. And then like all the other friends are coming in and it's like, oh, we're going to find someone for our lesbian friend. Oh, but there's 2 other lesbians here. Like, it was very much like Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, but it's about every single person at that table. So, what's her name is in it?
The mom is played by Medicine Woman. What is her name?
Medicine Woman.
You know,
Silk Spectre?
Jane Seymour?
Bam. There you go. Thanks, France.
Oh, the mom.
Yeah, the mom is played by
not
her.
the woman hosting the party who, for some reason in the trailer, is always holding a baby.
Because I think she's also a mom.
Oh, okay.
So what do we think? Nice ensemble cast. I don't know if we'll be able to have Friendsgivings in November. This
is
might
that
be
when this is coming out?
This might be the vicarious movie of the year. You know what I mean?
Is it like a Netflix one though? Is this a real movie?
I don't know.
I didn't see. Also, a lot of these trailers were like coming to theaters and then like no date.
Yeah, like where Malin Ackerman is the main character. She played Silk Spectre in Zack Snyder's
Watchmen.
She did other things, but I'm just saying. You got
Aisha Tyler's in it.
Aisha Tyler
My
is
other
in this.
Aisha.
That's right. You have one of the 2 broke girls, Kat Dennings.
Also, Chelsea Peretti was in it. She showed up and I didn't know it was her.
Yes, it was her.
She's like so skinny now. No body shaming or anything. I was just like, whoa, who is that?
Yeah,
that looks
Chelsea
like
Peretti's in this. Who else is in this?
Okay, so
is it Dion Cole? Is that guy's name? Dion Cole?
Yes,
I love him. If you guys haven't seen his Netflix special, by you guys I mean our listeners, because I think you guys did. His comedy special on Netflix, I thought it was funny. It was great.
I haven't seen it. I gotta watch it though.
Oh yeah, then watch it.
Yeah. Oh my God, Margaret Cho is in it. Wait. I just want to say what character she wasn't in the trailer, but the character she plays says fairy gay mother.
Well,
that's a huge spoiler.
I guess so.
That's huge.
Maybe.
I know the whole plot now.
But yeah, it should be funny. I'm excited about it.
Friendsgiving.
Our Friendsgiving is going to be on Zoom.
That's what I'm saying.
We're all going to be like, what are you eating? Who cooked the turkey? Oh, it's your house, not at my
turkey?
house.
Yeah, what turkey?
I can't eat that. All right.
Damn, we depressed ourselves a little bit with that one.
That was sad. Let's go back to James Bond.
No, I was going to say we probably should have done Freaky.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
I'm kidding.
Vince Vaughn switches bodies with a blonde girl, and he's a murderer.
Yes.
And she's trying to get back in her body. I don't know what else there's to say about that. It's Vince Vaughn trying to be a 16-year-old girl.
I think the way that you
not as well as
that,
Jack Black does it.
I think the way you framed that was the most harmful for that movie's box office.
I'm sorry.
So
what
thank
box
you for
office? Do I have to pay $30?
Okay.
No. But it's done by the same people who do Happy Death Day, so
yeah,
that was
like
pretty funny
from the beginning.
Oh no,
I gotta watch
fine.
that second one.
I'm fine.
Halloween. It's gonna suck.
You're gonna have to order your candy from Amazon.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
All right,
Damn.
y'all. Thanks for listening. I feel like it was a pretty good episode, despite Mulan, you know?
Oh, yikes.
Yeah.
I think we had a good time. The boys.
the
all
boys,
that.
they delivered.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for being fans. And shout out to those people downloading like all around the world. One, I hope you're real and not bots. And two, if you are real, thank you. We appreciate you. Keep downloading.
Hey, and if your bot's 10111011, the
Yeah.
fuck?
100%.
Yeah. Thanks, bots.
Thanks. All right. Catch us next time when we'll probably talk about either more of The Boys, maybe more Lovecraft Country, maybe Bill and Ted, because we haven't watched that yet. We haven't watched Bill and Ted.
I would love to watch that.
Maybe. Hey, maybe I could get through to one of the Nolans to send me a screener's copy
Oh
of
my
Tenet.
gosh. My mom actually went to the movie theater and watched Tenet.
I envy your mother.
I was scared for my mother. She was like, I wore an N95 mask and we sat far away. And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, I'm really envious that she was able to do that.
Yeah, well, you know, where she is, the cases are not that high, so.
All right, folks,
We'll
stay
see.
safe. Thanks for
Yeah.
listening.
Thanks for listening.